Hello, welcome to day 32 of 5 Minutes to Wellness 100-Day Challenge. Today is Tuesday, Tip Tuesday, and I am gonna go over all the different types of diets there are out there, or most of them anyways, of what I have. But before we get started, I want to go over the 3 things that you can do today to better your health and well-being. Number 1 is being in good posture. Number 2, drinking plenty of water. And number 3, taking deep breaths. Inhaling and exhale. Release and relax. Let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Release and relax. Very good. So have you ever wondered why there are so many different diets and specialties out there? Well, that's because every body is different. So what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the next. The problem is trying to figure out what it is that works for you. That's why there's health coaches, nutritionists, dietitians, doctors, that hopefully if you have a doctor that's helping you with your prevention care, and that's what dieting, healthy lifestyle is all about, preventative care. And you want to make sure that you are doing all the necessary things that can help you with your health and well-being. So some of the books that I have on hand, it's a ton of them. The Daniel Cure, which that's more of a biblical diet, eating all fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, things that come from the trees and the seas. Trees in the seas. Then we got the Virgin Diet, and that's a little bit intense because that's taking 7 things out of your diet, and these are more things that would cause an allergy almost, of things that are not so good for you. So it's taking out those 7 things and then gradually adding those 7 things back in to see what you could possibly be could be causing problems in your body. The Daniel plan, again, it's kind of like the Daniel Cure. This one's really good because that one has a format to help you work together with other people, so that one's nice. I've led a few groups like that before. That one's really good. The Amen Solution, the Mayo Clinic, the Anti-Inflammatory Diet. That's going to have more veggies, a lot of vegetarian leafy greens, things like that. The China Study, the Diabetes Codes, the Blue Zones, which is really cool. The Spectrum, the Grain Brain, it's talking about how bad bread is for you. The 10-Day Sugar Detox Diet. The Daniel Plan. I got 2 of those books apparently. The China Study Cookbook, Forks Over Knives. It's talking about how eating better can get you away from surgeries. So it's really, really important. Forks over knives, eating better than getting you away from the doctor. Let's see, the Virgin Diet and 10-Day Detox Cookbook. These 2 to go together, and these, where's the Virgin? This one goes together. This one's the cookbook. So yeah, there's tons of different, and this is just obviously just part of what you can look into. There's also the blood type diets that you can do. There's so much information. This one's about diabetes, which I think the diabetes diets and the Mediterranean diets are probably the best. But there's so much out there, and You know, it's whether to eat meat or not to eat meat. That's really whatever you think is best for you. Some people, it's a ethical or moral, spiritual, that they don't want to eat meat. That's totally, you know, if you eat meat, try to eat organic. You don't need to eat that much. I think that's probably the number one thing that most Americans need to keep, you know, set, especially if we go out to eat. The meals are huge. You don't need that much food. Stop eating so much. I would say if you cut that in half, meat to reference meat, a piece of meat only needs to be the size of your palm. Anything more than that's too much. You don't need to eat that much. You know, there's a lot of corn and potatoes, not the healthiest. Spinach is great, kale, leafy greens, things like that, very good. Stick with things that you know. I know you know. Most people know what's healthy for you and what's not. Stick with those things. Again, live a little, have a little piece of cake, but don't eat the whole cake. You know, have a little bit of something that is going to make you happy. Now, if you have diabetes, those types of things, you need to stay away from certain things. You need to stay away from the sugars. So, you know, use, you know, moderation, of course, with everything. But if you eat more healthy foods, the better chances you will have with your health and well-being. You might, you know, feel invincible and everything's great, but what happens 10 years down the road and you get hit with diabetes or some kind of terrible problem that, you know, you spend a lot trying to figure out what it is that, you know, that can help you. You know, I have digestive issues, so I do primarily eat, you know, 80% well. I do have my, you know, mochas and certain things that I do love. You know, again, I always say live a little, you know, don't do too much, but, you know, drink your water, do at least bare minimum 80% good, healthy foods. Because there's so many different things out there, that's why there's people like me, health coaches, and people like us that can help you figure out what it is that's going to help you. And that's what it's all about. It's trial and error. Figure out what works for you, but do something. Eat healthier foods, and you are going to feel better. What you eat is how you're going to feel. So, you know, if you're feeling like crap, stop eating crappy foods. Stop eating fast food. Stop eating fried foods, processed foods. Eat live foods. Eat healthy foods. It's going to help you feel alive. Eating alive foods is going to help you feel alive. So anyways, that is it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, these videos come to you for free. But if you'd like to support me and my channel, you can give to the links below in the description or the bio. Anyways, you make it a great day. Namaste.